What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another tutorial video. I'm Varix, and today I've got a flying machine hostile mob farm for you guys that produces 110,000 items per hour. If you guys think this video deserved it, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let's get into the video. Alright, as you can see, the farm is in action. Flying machines moving back and forth, just pushing the mobs off in between the layers. And we use fall damage to kill them. I think I have them set at like 40 blocks or something like that. And just got a simple collection system here. Nothing too extravagant. And this version of the farm does 110,000 items per hour. And I also did two other versions. Now this one's fall damage. Both of these are at the bottom of the world in optimal conditions as if they were in a perimeter. And this one right here does not use fall damage, and it produces 50,000 items per hour. And that is because it kills them at, about half the speed. That fall damage kills them pretty quickly and clears the mob cap. And then also there's this one that I built where the floor is at Y level 64, so sea level, and then the farm itself is about 40 blocks. So this would be at, normal ground level, but also with no other spawn locations nearby. And this one produces 70,000 items per hour. So, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this one today, and let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so to get started, you need to count up 42 blocks. Alright, so for your final block, you are going to place your terracotta, and you are going to make this 23 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then you're going to skip 2 blocks, place another piece of terracotta, and you're going to make this 8 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 23 blocks long. And then once you've got that 23 blocks long, we're going to go ahead and fill this in. Alright, once you've created this platform, go ahead and make 2 more of these platforms going that direction. So you're just going to skip 2, make it 8 blocks wide, 5, 6, 7, 8, skip 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go ahead and fill those 2 platforms in. Hey guys, Varix here from the future. I made a mistake in that clip that you just seen. It's not 3 spawning platforms per layer, it's actually 4 spawning platforms. So instead of adding 2 more layers, like I said, add 3, so you have 4 total. I do apologize about that. I don't know why I forgot that, but later in the video you will see that the farm is correct, and it does have 4 spawning platforms per layer. So again, I do apologize. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, once you've done that, go ahead and skip 2 more blocks, and then we're going to create just 1 row of blocks here. And then we're going to go up 2 blocks. Third block is terracotta, and we're going to repeat this pattern going all the way back across for our second layer of platforms. So we're going to extend this out just like that. Skip 2. Skip 2. And 2 more. And then the final single layer. And then go ahead and fill all these platforms in. Alright, so once you've finished filling in those platforms, come down here to the bottom left corner, and then you're going to place 2 temporary blocks, plus a third, place a slime block right there, and then go ahead and place 4 more, so we'll have 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are going to go ahead and place a sticky piston here and a sticky piston right here, and then 5 more slime blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then place a piece of obsidian probably right there and here. And then we're going to go ahead and put our observers on. So place our observers facing up right there, and place the other one facing up right there. And then next we're going to skip a block and come back here, place the slime block there, followed by 4 more. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Sticky piston there, right there, and you should have 1 empty space right here. And then we're going to go ahead and add our obsidian, followed by our observers right there. All right, and then now for the top we're going to do the same exact thing but backwards. So instead of having our slime blocks here, we're going to put our slime blocks right here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are going to place our sticky piston here, place slime block there, sticky piston here, and then I apologize, so that's how you want to have it. 5 here, piston there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna skip a block, place it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place our piston facing right here. Delete that. Piston there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Okay, so in that last clip, I forgot to mention you do need to put a observer here and here, just next to these pistons on top of both of these. And the next thing we're going to do is set up the circuit to make them head in that direction. So we've got our obsidian in front of these. You want to make sure to do that. That way they don't accidentally take off on you. And go ahead and place 2 temporary blocks, and go ahead and put a observer facing into that one right there. You're going to place a trapdoor like this on top of that observer there. Place a repeater in it, or into it, full tick, and then you're going to place 1 redstone right here. Now if we break this block here, we can go ahead and test it out. So if we put a lever here, and there we go, and then we can go ahead and put this here. There we go. And so now if we do that and have that lever off, it'll pass back and forth. Okay, so let's send that thing back, and we're going to go ahead and repeat that process on all of these. So we're going to face our observer right there, put a block behind it, gonna put trapdoor on top, repeater facing into the trapdoor, full delay, redstone dust, and we don't need the lever right now because we are not going to be testing these, so that one's good to go. And then go ahead and do the same thing right here, right there, and our trapdoor right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get lined up with this observer right here, the one that doesn't have that trapdoor lined up with it, and we're going to go straight back all the way across the farm. Alright, and then we're going to go up 2 blocks and then back 2 blocks. So this third block right here is going to have an observer facing right there on it. So we can go ahead and delete those. And then we're going to repeat the same process that we did over there, except on this side, we are going to put obsidian behind this. That way our flying machine doesn't push these backwards. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our repeater on top of the observer, full tick delay, and then crouch, and you can place the trapdoor facing into the repeater there, and then go ahead and put redstone dust on that, and then you can put the lever there. And then now when we get rid of that and activate this, it should pass back and forth. Alright, so that one's working perfectly fine, so we're going to go ahead and repeat this process for the other three. So again, line up with this observer here, and you're going to go all the way back across the farm. Then you're going to go up 2, back, place your observer facing into that one. Go ahead and delete those 4 blocks, your observer or your obsidian right there. And then your repeater, full tick delay, trapdoor, redstone dust, and your lever. Alright, so once you've completed setting up the return stations over here there, the next step is we need to connect these flying machines to each other so we can get them all connected. Alright, and so once you've got a line between each of these, you're just going to link up the redstone between the two. And then pick a spot over here. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go into the 3rd block. I'm going to come out 1, down 1, and then down 1 right here. And then I'm going to go 1 more block here, and then we're going to go 3 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 blocks total. And then 5 blocks here. You're going to put a redstone dust here. Repeater here, and then 4 repeaters there, redstone dust here. Put all of these on full delay, and that should be the majority of this circuit. The only other thing left to do is to set up the on-off switch on the top, and to do that, all we're going to need is a sticky piston, redstone. And so we are going to place a block here, come back 2, delete that, get rid of that. Place your redstone block, 2 temporary blocks, and a sticky piston here. And then all you need to do is place a lever here. So now everything turns on. Alright. And they would have taken off if we had remove the obsidian. So that's it for the redstone. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to replace these end blocks with a different color so they're easier to see. And I'm going to place solid block on top of the slime blocks, and these are going to be part of our sweeper. So it's going to keep babies and spiders from jumping over the top of our flying machines. Alright, and then now I'm going to put glazed terracotta on the back of this here and the back of this one here. And then we can go ahead and put a wall on the back of this because we want to keep out as much light as humanly possible. Probably go ahead and put terracotta on the back of these as well. And it can be kind of tricky because it's a weird shape and whatnot. So, but I'm going to bring this wall out 1 block here. And this is how tall it's going to be. So that's as tall as it's going to get. So we can place a block here because it'll fit right in there. And then we are going to have our slabs on top of this as well because to keep things from spawning up here. Alright. And And that's kind of what one side should look like. We need to go ahead and place terracotta here on the bottom of this. I apologize, there's not really an easy way to explain how to do this. You just kind of got to cover everything up, but make sure that all the slime has terracotta on it, and make sure there's no light coming. Okay, so I went ahead and threw the roof on this thing, and as you can see, I got everything sealed in. There's no gaps, everything's nice and flush. You don't have to worry about this here or these gaps. And if we go ahead and look at the back, you can see everything's all nice and flush. And if we turn this on here, you can see all the flying machines take off nicely. And we are going to come over here and we are actually going to flip the levers on all of these. That way we can get the flying machines to stop over here, and we're going to repeat the same process we did over there, but on this side, and we're going to cover everything up. Now, I can't stress this enough. Anywhere that the slime is, where your wall is going to be, make sure you put terracotta. Otherwise, your flying machines are not going to take off. So, and for the roof, I just used bottom slabs at the same level as right here on top of where like these observers would be, just like that. And I covered everything with top slabs all the way over here. So I'm going to go ahead and seal in the back of this and get right back with you guys. Okay, so once you've repeated that process, it should look something like this. And then now we can go ahead and fill these walls in. I'm going to use tinted glass, but you don't need to. You can use any solid block of your choice. I'm just going to use fill command. Put one there and one here. Just like that. And then we are going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So once you've filled in these walls here, you want to pick one of these sides. It doesn't matter which one. And we're going to go down 4 blocks. You can go down more if you like. It's going to reduce the amount of light that shines up in this area here. So we're going to go down 4, starting here, and both of these here and here. And then we are going to connect this all the way across. And then do the same thing here. Go down 4. And once again, you don't have to use tinted glass. You can use any solid block of your choice. And then go ahead and fill these in. Just like this. And there you go. So that's what that should look like. And then you're going to repeat this process here, here, and here. All right. All there is left to do is to install a collection system of your choosing. If you wanted to, you could bring these tubes all the way to the ground. You could do an entire floor of magma blocks if you wanted to, but this is just how I did it. I'm not going to do a tutorial on this today. If you guys want to see how I did my collection system, I can go ahead and do a tutorial on that. Just leave a comment down below and let me know that you guys want to see it. But for this, all I do is flip that switch on this hopper clock here, and minecarts just go back. They bounce off these blocks here, go back, up here, unload. The clock shifts and shuts the power off right before they arrive, and yeah, and then everything gets spit into these droppers here and into my hoppers. So, and that is it, guys. So let's go ahead and see this farm in action. Okay, so I got daylight cycle turned back on, mob spawning turned back on, and we can go ahead and hit that lever there. And Turn this lever on here. You can see mobs are already falling out like crazy. And everything should be working just fine. I'm going to back off here a little bit so that mobs will continue to spawn in there. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I worked really hard on this video, so if you guys think it deserved a like, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to check me out on Twitch, you can go ahead and do that. I stream every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, leave a comment. If you have any questions, I answer every comment that I possibly can. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.